RP hero. Magnus with an Empower might not be the worst thing here. It's not the greatest Empower lineup, but RP setups, also not the greatest necessarily. I don't know. It's maybe not Magnus. Obviously, when it comes to crowd control, sure he has a skewer, but the RP is on a longer cooldown, so maybe not. But I would figure they want some kind of crowd control, right? So Underlord could kind of bring that with the Pit of Malice. Not the worst in the world.
Legion
Oh, well. Commander, guess kind of does that too with the duels right here. So the idea of being able to duel up on the Morphling, or any other hero for that matter, and set up some kills. So we go potential carry hero in itself and Legion Commander. Whoa. Okay, so maybe I was I was talking about the possibility. Okay, so it is going to be interesting. Nisha's actually on the Morphling, and Exotic Deer is going to be playing the Ursa right here. So I like the Ursa option. Definitely gives them a bit more of killing the bear potential as well. So I feel like that is a little bit of a response to the line. Great at killing the bear, decent against Viper. Well, so good. I guess pretty decent against Viper. The idea of the Enrage should help him stick on him, ideally. Viper will tend to be a little more squishy, so be interesting to see how that plays out. But Team Kingiun going with a slightly different lineup than what we're used to seeing. A couple of these heroes, again, we don't have a lot of appearances recently, both the Ursa and the Vengeful Spirit. But Kingiun doing them. Yeah, this is game one of our best of three, guys. I am excited. I know I already said that, but I'm pumped to be here. It's been a while since I've gotten the chance to cast. It feels like a couple of weeks at least, so it feels good to be casting some Dota again. And what's going to happen here between two great teams, and our first of two best of three today. The other two teams in the event, we're looking at Mad Lads, the team of Cinder and a Kingiun crew, going up against the Final Tribe. That's right. So, you know, on a personal level, I have a lot of history with these players. Pretty much all the teams that are playing today. So, even more to be pumped about casting. So, hopefully, you guys are ready for some freaking awesome Dota coming at you. Okay, we got Alliance here on the Dire side. Of course, Kingiun on the Radiant. Let's some player hero introduction. Let's make it official, you know. We got Elisa on the Vengeful Spirit. We'll do it even this style here, weapon style. Spirit being played by Elisa. We have Puck being played by Kasor, Kasor, however say it. Nisha on Morphling. Ursa being played by Exotic Deer. And Patos, who actually himself in a little spot, almost got caught up here, it seems like, but in the end, he's fine. He's playing the Sand King. On the other side for Alliance, we're looking at Bane in the hands of Insania. Loda playing the Lone Druid. We have Mickey on Viper. We got Boxy on the Legion Commander. And Taiga playing that. There you go. We are now officially official. So Kingiun's going to look to take the bottom route in here. They might get this, actually. 5 more seconds. Is Vengeful going to risk it? Stun and then take. Stun and take. Oh, no. Wait to Terror first. Okay. Oh, Boxy actually picks it up. So Elisa, a little surprised by that, honestly. I mean, Wave of Terror wants that to help with the early harassment, I guess. But simply, it feels like we should have just gone the Magic Missile, stun, and then taken the rune. But even then, Boxy, just the faster fingers, played a little bit more Diablo 2 back in his day, perhaps. So, what am I saying? Boxy's like 17 years old. He doesn't even know what. Anyways, he's going to be the off lane on that LC. He's again paired up with Taiga down here for the time being. So our middle matchup, how is that looking? We have a Bane Viper versus the Morphling. That's right. Casper's a support. We got a support Puck here. Didn't even pick up on that initially. Holy crap, what is happening? Kingiun, not afraid to be different. Bottom lane, Vengeful Spirit a little afraid. Orb of Venom auto attacks from Tusk. Running him down. But gonna be fine, and now turns it around with that Wave of Terror. Says, gotcha. Exotic here. Fury swipes in line, but a little too fast for that to truly be an issue. But yeah, the support Puck working with the Morphling right in the middle end. That really is interesting. So the conscious decision to send actually sinking at the offlane here. Tonic here, by the way, he's in trouble. He's trying to man out, but it's not going to work. Out comes the Ice Shards, and first blood has been struck in favor of Alliance. Foxy taking credit for it. So again, that kind of goes back to Elisa getting the Weight of Terror at level 1, not going the Magic Missile. So the idea that not only for the bounty room, but couldn't help the Ursa right there. Meanwhile, middle lane, Casper goes down. As Mickey takes credit for the kill. Nisha going for the turn kill, and Insania might come to cost though. He has to be careful. He's probably going to die to Viper here. Yeah, so at least he takes him with him, but double kill for Mickey. And this is a 3-1 start for Alliance all of a sudden. Just like that, not even 2 minutes into the game. Bottom lane, there's that magic missile as Eliso's now level 2. But the quick press of the attack, and sure enough gets purged off, so I guess there is that idea where if you're trying to stun somebody else around the Legion Commander, then he'll just purge it right off. But he's stun LC, he can't purge himself, so something to think about. Still caught up on the puck being support here for this game. So they early draft the puck. I mean, we've seen support puck before, so it's not like the most radical thing. In that decision, I guess. Just didn't like the matchups when it came to the laning phase. You know, not the greatest against the Viper, you could say, is actually Nisha. In trouble again. He's shifting to that strength now, but is that going to be enough, actually? God, I mean, I guess it is, but being a Morphling player, you really have to be keen to living on the edge, because we can see that constantly with that hero. As far as it switching over to the sting. Oh, there we go. And Sadia just walks right up, and he presses Brain Sap, and he's like, all right, I'll just go ahead and kill you. Deal with this burst damage. Yeah, dot is one thing, but the burst damage obviously catches him completely off guard. So now the 4-1 start for Alliance. You look at the last hitting as well right now. King at 16-2 is actually doing pretty good here at the top. We haven't really looked too much at that yet, but it's been a 1 versus 1. It's been Lota versus Patos. Obviously, the support's elsewhere for Alliance. But Lone Druid himself is also doing great, so Alliance setting up to win the other lanes, and right now that seems like it's happening. Both getting hero kills and also winning in the CS. Lane, King's out on Taiga. Looks like rotation coming in for Puck. As a level 2 Luxury Orb, there's Wave of Terror applied. That's the orb to finish the job, if anything. Okay, that's it was a clever attempt, but Cats are doing a good job of not running away. If he runs away right there, he actually does allow Tess to escape, but obviously he had a good heads up there. Yeah, that's what Taiga was it. But good rotation from the Puck. Sets up that kill. Senia's running around with a haste rune, keeping the harassment up on Nisha, who, by the way, 13-5 against a 22-6 Viper. Too surprising, I guess, but especially with the Bane in the lane. Bane did not go enfeeble, by the way. Usually when we see Bane in the middle lane as a support, we'll see that enfeeble, even level 1 right off the bat. That's kind of his job, right? Is he's there to make sure his mid-hero wins that. Enfeeble absolutely helps that. But when you already have a Viper, I guess it's just not necessary. And that added burst damage, now in the level 2 Brain Sap here, is pretty good against a hero like Morphling. Ursa, Exotic Deer having to be a little scared. Doesn't have a support with him right now, or he kind of does, I guess. Yeah, at least in the background. Now comes the press the attack, the snowball 4, they're going for the kill of Exotic Deer, and gonna be enough with the overwhelming odds. Now Elisa's the one that has to be careful. The commander running after him, has a moment of courage ready to proc, but Elisa, of course, not attacking, just simply running. Foxy, excuse me, will have to walk it off, and he'll be fine with catapult away from him. Taiga got a little low as well, but they both survived, that's what matters. Deer popping the overpower, running at them. Have an Earthshock ready. Oh, that courier, that was a misclick of the courier. Whose boots are those? That's Insania's boots. I'm not sure what that was about. I got the, that's the ward there for a while. Exotic Deer manning up, of course, with those Fury swipes. You gotta respect it. Taiga, one more attack should probably kill him right here. Ken Exotic Deer close enough. The Elusive are forward. The auto attack. The one more is out enough. It's a great charge block actually from Taiga. And he gets away in the end. Meanwhile, Legion Commander runs down Elisa and he's just going to TP away, knowing he's in a bad spot. And look at this timing though. TP's right to the shrine as Taiga gets there and they're going to pop it. That's just very good execution on the part of Alliance. Right there. Now middle lane, back to it. Viper again, 34-11. So Patos, it's really going to come down to him here for Kingiun, it feels like. He's having a great start. He's going to go the Arcane Boots first. Kind of wonder at this rate, though, does he maybe just try to get that blink instead with the way his other lanes are going right now? As they kill Exotic Deer right there. Trapped him in. Snowball Shards. The supports were not nearby. They were going for the bounty runes. So Alliance takes advantage, actually. Now middle lane, Morphling. Fine, but... Oh, God, that brain sap, though, in the agility part. Feels like, I mean, we saw it before. You actually kill him, so... Oof. One lap on the edge is Nisha. Yeah, no, he's going to go the Arcane Boots first, so the Blink Dagger, we're on that timing now. He's got 100 gold. He's at 2250. Tusk. Meanwhile, Taiga can make an escape here once again. Has Bane coming in. With a Fairy Fire. Snowball stuns into Punk. Wave Material Fly, though the Shark trying to block them away. The hero block from Insania. What teamwork support there. Man, Alliance came to play here in game number 1. They are playing very well, honestly. Their execution looking pretty good. Kingiun having trouble finding their plates, and actually here's to the bottom lane. Duel is not going to be a victory, and in fact Boxy, he has to run now. Yeah, good job by Elisa putting that stun out. Applying the 1.4 second stun at level 2. Allowing Ursa to live. Even without the stun, that felt like, I don't know if he's getting that. It would have been close. Swing again. Just see that damage coming out from Viper. Actually, he's going to shift all the way to strength pretty much right there. The Viper strike even used. Will survive. Hero, man. Ooh, bottom lane, Taiga. Walking away. Snowball not ready. But Boxy is going to zone them out. He actually has the duel coming up in 1 second. Can he get off the stun? The sharp block. It hits, but not really. It doesn't actually block him. As Elisa trying to avoid the duel. Nope, he gets it off. Boxy going to get a victory right here. They do get the kill on Nisha middle lane as well. But here comes Patos. And Patos is like, yeah, I've had a good time top lane. Now let me use that farm. As he comes to the bottom lane and he gets a double kill. That's exactly what Kingiun needs. Now again, middle lane. Morphling goes down meanwhile. So obviously that hurts, but Patos continuing to be the key here for Kingiun's success, and a great rotation by him. He already has 1,300 gold saved up. I mean, this is going to be a very good timing actually with the Blink Dagger at this rate, with Arcane Boots, bottle, and a full wand in hand. And now they make their way to the middle lane. Again, Nisha taking her ass at Patos. Spin bottom, got a couple kills. Now he's coming middle for some more kills, but Boxy's here. Patos having to hide in the sandstorm, Kessler. He's trying to walk it off. Not easy to do, though, against all that slow. And now Patos puts a stun on a Boxy. Boxy's pretty beefy. He puts a duel up on a Patos. Actually, they're going for the kill. It's going to be a big bounty, and it is. 270 gold. Both wins in the end. They also take out Nisha. Boxy credit there for that one. And it's now a 3,000 net worth lead in favor of the dire side. Boxy manning up as he tends to do. What kind of player he is. Legion Commander seems like a fitting hero for him. But he's going to make his way back to the bottom lane. At that 10-minute bounty renewal. Well, also a haste rune actually, so. Set up as he does. Pop the healing salve, duel up in 10 seconds. This Ursa, he could be in trouble actually. Exotic Deer choosing to go home with the Dominator, by the way. He does have it finished now. Try to make use of that. Well, I was loaded to it. He's going the bear build, right? Okay, he goes home with the Dominator on the bear. Yeah, this has become more the routine lately on Lone Druids. We've seen it now for a couple of big-time events. Getting that helm with a Dominator early on. Actually, you see him using the Harpy Stormcraft. Not a creep we see often used. Using that to kind of try to push out the lane, but with Ursa, Sand King, and the Vengeful Spirit here, you also have Puck off to the side. Tough stop here for Alliance. 1,500 gold saved up on one.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
It's ultimate.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a
Daniel's
stiff
walking
wind.
in. Mika is currently smoked up in the back lines too. They go on a patch us with the snowball. Start with a Water Punch timing. He's actually going to be able to get off the Dream Cold even coming out with the epicenter. However, he does fall shortly after. Okay, yeah, that as pretty as the setup was looking to be, just zero follow-up whatsoever. And now they're still trying to run as Kingiun. Exotic Deer, it's not easy. Again, when that slows on, Boxy has a duel. With the Enrage, though, it's a risky duel. He's going to go for it now, though. The Bear's kind of blocking, but here... Oh, he can't get the duel off. They get the kill. It matters for Alliance there. And now he rotates middle lane, actually, as Mickey keep Nisha back from pushing a tower down in the meantime. Getting Morphling's farm right now. Just bring a Vacula and Boots Swan. A couple of mangoes, I guess. Pretty much it. Dude picked up a Loda. Again, sitting on 2,100 gold right now. Legion Commander, meanwhile, he's hunting for a kill. They might find one here. That's the Fiend's Grip. Coming out from Bane on Anisha. Puts the Nightmare up. Boxy, can he get here in time? Oh! You didn't want to let Boxy get there. I guess close enough. Gets the dual victory. We have a Legion Commander with already plus 40 damage.
Dire's top tower
Points. We're only 12.5 minutes in. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Throw a line to Radiant's middle tower.
And sure enough, he's going to go the flank. I was wondering, is he maybe going to go for like that blade mill? Blink's too good to pass up. He is their heavy initiator, of course. Needing that for the team. Elisa middle lane. Look at Taiga just sitting behind. They're going to go on Anisha. He waveforms away.
Radiant fortified their structures.
Fine, again, live left the edge, but he's not getting any farm in the meantime. That's what matters. So may not be getting a kill a couple of these times, but they're keeping him from getting any kind of farm. He's only at 2,800 net worth. You look at the Lone Druid, it's at 5,800, so 3,000 behind.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this deluge.
Bane wrapping around, trying to set up a Nightmare. Lisa's just under range. But zones them out, and get the easy mid-tier wide. And you saw what the Radiant team was doing in the meantime. They were kind of hanging out nearby. The Blink's ready on Sand King, but they just couldn't find the initiation. So again, time wasted in a sense. And look at Mickey's build. He goes to Dragonlance, and he's looking to get an Ag's Neck. So this is basically saying, you know, we're relying on Lone Druid to be our big damage dealer as far as right clicks go and physical presence and everything. Specific in the bear, of course. Viper wants to get an item that's going to help accelerate more. This early game here, but the epicenter response. They do get the kill on eventual Spirit, but at what cost now? Insania. He's in trouble. The Sandstorm helping to take him down. Mickey is looking to take Capture with him now. In fact, Mickey's still surviving quite a bit. So tanky with that corrosive skin. He gets the one turn kill. So far, it's a 2-for-1. Favorable Alliance now trying to keep guiding. Slows down the Centaur. And that'll be enough for the full retreat from Alliance there. So again, we see another epicenter from Sand King, but just really doesn't result in the most. I mean, at least this one got a kill, but on the main support on the other side. So 5,000 net worth now in favor going the way of Alliance. Take a look at the graphs now. 6,000 net worth lead there. This point about 7,500 experience. And we also look at the win probability. And right now it's 85-15 in favor of Alliance, and dual victory could be more. No, he couldn't get the duel off. He had trouble clicking, it looks like. He was turning in circles with the Fiend's Grip, and Tina's like, I got your back, homie. Probably something along those lines, maybe in Swedish, I don't know. Anyway, Sand King goes down, and now Boxy's like, good thing I saved my duel. I'll use it on this guy over here. So, another couple of kills for Alliance. They're gonna maybe go back to the Rook. I guess they don't have the greatest Roshan team, yeah. Especially with Lone Druid still farming away, trying to finish that Radiance. He does have the Sacred Relic picked up. Man, Viper already has a freaking point booster. 1,200 gold towards the Axe being finished. Those Viper strikes, so powerful. 10 seconds. It really is a momentum item. I mean, it's kind of one of those items where if this game obviously was pretty even, if anything slightly in favor of Kingiun, then you don't see him going. But if you're ahead like you are, and Alliance just want to keep it rolling, especially with this 4-1 strategy, why not?
Got it.
Bounty rune up here is
They're
Bane.
trying to bring down Radiant's top tower.
Lone Druid has that Radiance almost finished. Puck, a support Puck, mind you, is trying to finish that Blink. 1,200 gold saved up. Morphling trying to build into that Linken's. So this is going to be really late Linken's. That is something, of course, Viper will have to keep in mind once he, especially has the axe on the Viper Strike. I guess, though, the idea that with the Linken's being picked up. What is the 13 seconds? Like, technically with a 10-second cooldown, could pop it, then 10 seconds later use it again. Plenty else. Pop the Lincoln for him. Bottom lane, Lone Druid actually going for kill, but look at the fast TP from Alliance. And Loda gets plenty of support. Gatsor, he gets caught, the Walrus punch in the air. And nope, the Fiend's Grip will prevent him from jaunting away. So a couple of the TPs got canceled because they realized, fine. Included, he's actually going for a duel. No, he gets stopped actually as he goes in. It's actually just going to TP away. Adaptive Strike will stop him. However, here comes more support as he's going to duel up with Nisha. That strength shift though. So he'll stay alive. No victory here, but Boxy taking himself. Here comes the epicenter. Press the attack activated though. The fear away as well with the Savage Roar from Loda, and Boxy will just walk it off. Talk about space created. As meanwhile, the middle being pushed in, but okay, space created for Kingiun though. They do Roshan in the meantime. Ursa, the hero that's good at doing that. Take away the Roshan. As Burl Strike hits 2 here, the Nightmare will be taken off, but more that Kingiun can do with that. In fact, Vatos, he's the one in trouble now. Burl Strike in 2 seconds, not enough. Make a credit for the kill. Not sure though, Taiga there. Felp, in fact, his own Blink is coming along. So, I mean, it's great they have the Aegis, but this is a farm. This is a pure farming game. There's no way Kingiun can make anything happen when it comes. Does he actually have the axe coming? Don't let that die. Oh wait, Morphling got the 8. Okay. Well, same thing. I mean, it's still a farming for the bounty room. Radiance and help the Ursa right there. Meanwhile, middle lane, Castle goes down. They used to have a Linken's being worked on by Morphling.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Radiant think fortification. Dire's bottom tower.
Viper's got that BKB queued up next. He is level 15 now as well for that bear. Plus 10 Spirit Bear armor.
Dire's
Now picked up.
tower is under attack.
Radiant's top tower is on
Just
the
doesn't
rocks.
feel like Kingiun's been able to really come together. I mean, they got synergy as far as like a Puck and a Sand King. We saw the setup at the top lane. Speaking of setup, though, Sand King middle lane, again, it's not going to be a victory, but it is a kill. What really matters. Boxy, he has plus 50 damage anyways for him. Rum's down, working on the Heaven Talbert. Kind of
Dire's bottom
counter,
tower won't last
as well as just
long.
disarm against a hero like Ursa. Pretty damn good, too.
Dire's bottom tower.
And oh, by the way, evasion.
couldn't
Heaven Talbert's really
withstand
good.
the
Tower is under attack.
I do feel like it's underutilized sometimes.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They're trying to bring down Radiant's
And
top
Kingiun has found himself in both their cores that
tower.
really been trying to farm the most they can. Ursa does have a blow now. But I mean, the fact that Ursa and Morphling are pushing lane together kind of shows you the state of the game.
Top tower.
Ideally, they should never be together like this. Same spots, but I mean, they are going to get to the tier 2 tower. They do trade top one for it. So that press the attack goes up on the bear, and at least they get the fortification off. But you know, Swamp want to make it. Is that the best target though? I don't know about that. Epicenter coming out. Maybe it is going to be enough for the kill. The Nightmare coming out is not enough to save him though. They do indeed kill Viper actually. Does work out in favor of the Radiant side, and they also catch the Tusk. A little bit too deep, Gathor. Hunting looking for more. No more Dream Coil, though, of course. But they do have a Burrow Strike. They're going to catch Insania. And it is going to be a hold here for Kingiun, plus a little bit more. I think Insania's getting out of this one. All right, so Kingiun making the best of that situation right there. All they lost was a Vengeful, and the swap does prove to be worthwhile. A little scared for them initially because, you know, squishy hero, but did have enough follow-up damage.
Regeneration.
And they still have the Aegis on Morphling, you know. Blinkins just around the corner. Need 600 gold before that's finished. That Letworth lead has definitely closed quite a bit. I mean, that was a big hold for Kingiun, because you could tell the momentum shifting a little bit. Alliance going to try to make a play here, though. However, Kingiun's the ward must have saw that. He just completely retreated. One of these wards must have. And that's huge, because if they get caught there, and all of a sudden what happened on the top lane, that big of a deal. Stands that way. You see a Spirit Bear now has picked up the Hyperstone.
For the effort.
For the AC. Yes. Coming up next, Ursa. Oh, Nisha does hello as well. Sandy was not ready for that. He gets beat down. The auto attacks. They're going to go for a duel onto, but Eliso. Great swap coming out of response. And actually won't lose his own life, but they do eventually get the kill and a winner still for Boxy in the end. Despite that, but the Aegis is right back up instead of the back lines, however. Not going to really be the most useful as Ursa. He got locked down by the entanglement. Dreamcoil just trying to retreat here now for Kingiun in full. Nisha will be able to back off after the Aegis use there. By the way, it is Aegis. Turn from Val. None of this Aegis. But yeah, we see that entangle though coming into play against the Ursa. Probably see it here. Yep, came out and pretty much knew that wasn't in at that point. With that press the attack and the Hyperstone, and there is attacking fast. Trying to make their way to the top lane or to get a little bit of damage out. Duel. Okay, they're going to Sand King. Again, a swap though. Good response. And actually, Boxy's too deep. He ended up taking out the 5-kill streak stopper, going away the path. 561 bounty cold. Morphling, by the way, took Viper and almost died in the frost. Manages to morph back. But back falling out. Now he goes back into Viper, and I guess that's a deal because I don't allow them to kill the bear pretty effectively, especially if Ursa can't get to it. Good. So it proved to be a very worthwhile steal right there. Morph even. The Lundgren has to summon a new bear. The team falls back, so this push has proven to be a little tougher than maybe Alliance is anticipating. And getting to a point now where that net worth lead is starting to evaporate. It's only at 2,000 at this point. I mean, you figure the strategy should be, you know, get a couple of picks and then push. That's essentially what they did right there. But I guess it just waking up. And by the way, this body. I mean, no pings came out. Guessing some of it.
Clear water.
Down. Also, kind of takes you back to this Viper axe choice. Hindsight now. And as I was mentioning in the process, as big of an item as it is for kind of that momentum, is it going to prove to be the best choice in the long run, though? If this game does now continue to move on a bit longer and on that Ags, that's 4,200 gold invested to into that item where, you know, if he instead goes more towards finishing the Hurricane Pike and Maelstrom, etc., like presence, then again, it's all hindsight. We'll see the ultimate effect. Capture. Oh, the duel. So slow. They tried to get in the victory. See Bane even using the Fiend's Grip, also just in case. Kill the support Puck, who's got a blink and a Feel of Discord now. He's working on his own Lincoln.
Dire's bottom tower is about to flounder.
Oh, there's snowball in someone. Okay. That would be them.
Won't last long.
No swap play coming out here. Maniac for the kill. Once again, will Alliance be able to capitalize off of this? The creep wave is pushed up a bit here at the top lane. You see Patel's pushing him in the bottom, though. He, by the way, is working on his own end. He has a Yules and a 4-staff finish. He's definitely doing his job. He's shocked. Actually, he does have a ghost after on that ethereal blade. But this tower, it's survived for now. Is Morph ready? It is. Oh, that's a swoop. Okay. I thought it was a hero for a second. Yeah, it is. And actually, yeah, he doesn't have a resummon, does he? Okay, so yeah, Kingiun's gonna run them out. I mean, that's a lot of net worth lost here on the side of Alliance. Taiga, well, he's probably delaying the inevitable. Yeah, with no bear, Alliance wouldn't dare pick a fight right there. So Kingiun really committing to that bear kill, but obviously they knew that it was going to be on cooldown. So very well played there. Go back to this Viper. He is going to go the males now, but does finish his BKB at least. Humanity finished his own BKB. It looks like, yeah, going to be trying to build the rest bottom lane. Top lane, this Kingiun's setup is going to be great at split pushing as the eye shards hit, though. Daunting away, and Cats are even just throwing out the Dream Quell. Seems a little bit unnecessary. Just to get away, though.
Dire's middle tower is
Yeah, you have Sand King. Yeah, Urso's killing Roche. She's up epicenter middle lane. They're going in. Villa Discord applied. Nice snowball save from Taiga, though. Are they going to actually try to turn here? Looks like it. Boxy's coming in. Feature blocking at Morphin. That's going to be a cool victory on him. The Aegis, though. Of course, it's just going to be activated right away. So still fighting chance for Kingiun. Pato's trying to survive this whole time away from Nisha. They killed the Sand King. Insania, he died, but he fights back immediately. BKB's being activated. Exotic tier included. He's on top of Taiga. Could eventually take him down. But Morphling once again morphs into the Viper. Morphs back as he's at half life. He goes back to Viper, back. He's just shifting back and forth. Gonna go to that strength 4. And he will be fun. Yeah, making sure not to entangle as well. Speaking of that, entangle happens on a puck. He's moving away from that by jumping away initially. So another case of Roshan. Well, I guess they didn't lose the Aegis right away last time. This time they do. Involved in that fight. That snowball save though from Taiga is clearly what gave him that opportunity to turn. So they do not have Aegis to fight into. But once again, we've continued to see how difficult it is for them to really push in. They have a full AC finish now. Lone Druid still has 25 seconds on that cooldown, though, for the Summoned Bear. So now, Morph is not ready for Morphling. So he just walks up kills the tier 3 tower, going for the racks now. Of course, they do not have fortification this time, and that's where it's going to be a melee rack. Attack the kill up on Pop-Tails, pop the BKB as well. There's a swap again from Elisa, but it's still not going to be enough. But will be a turn kill at least. Oscar Foxy shortly after Elisa falls on himself. On the Vengeful Spirit, Dreamquell buyback from the Vengeful. Cats over with a Dreamquell, running away from. They do take out Bane. That's a dieback on him, break Morphling Bells, thinking that closer. The net. Oh, didn't give in. He's Vengeful out of it though. Vengeful dying again for his dieback. The rack is falling, the root hits, but no. What they came for, and eventually gets wrecked. But oh, that's an overstep there. in this game, especially with the more Ethereal Blade's now finished. You have an MKB now finished on Ursa to go with his BKB. Blink. He's actually pretty damn farmed. He's in fact the most farmed on the rating. Wave of Para amplify damage as well. Zara. And he swaps it. Well, the idea's been there at least. Save people against the duel, but we've just last time, even with the what is LCS? 106 plus damage. Let's see right now. Still trying to finish that Heaven's Helper. That is going to be a kill on base. Serial Blade nuke on him. Happening now. Once again, Viper. Morph into from more Blink. Sonic here sitting on top of Mickey. Pops his own BKB. Helping to get away. Taiga. They'll get run down though. Press the attack activated by Foxy. Just running out though. The bear taking that epicenter damage. He's going to lose the bear. Does he have another summon? He does not. Again, Loda finding himself in a spot where he does not have a new sub, but they also take out Mickey as they run him down. And just like that, Kingiun has 3 kills. No buybacks on anyone. No bear to be had alone grid. And Kingiun has freedom to easily push this bottom lane. And this is Rax, there's no question. Without the bear especially, what do? It's just LC with an overwhelming odds. You can only use that every 15 seconds. Throws it out quickly, but here goes the tier 3. We'll pop the fortification. Really proven to be a tough game for that bear. And we talked about it with the Ursa pick, but definitely not think about the morphing in a Viper. Clearly, a huge issue.
Throw a line to Radiant's middle tower.
So bottom Rax does go down there fairly easily.
Like your ships.
Now they're pinging out the shrine here.
Dire's middle tower is under pressure.
Makes way to the middle lane, gonna take out that tier 1 tower.
Just
there.
knocked down.
That kind of goes back to my point. How this game said it was an 80% win chance for Alliance. No, that did not feel it. Definitely still felt like Kingiun was really in this game. Well, they're ahead now, and the fact that it still suggests that Alliance is ahead is baffling. Because you have a Morphling now, his BKB is almost going to be finished. This Ursa too, man, he is going to just hit so hard. And Lone Druid just clearly, I mean, as much net worth as he has, when that bear dies, it clearly just goes down the drain. All he is boots and an orb of finish. He is having a lot of trouble keeping that bear up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
BKB's almost finished now. Viper has this Orchid picked up. He chooses to go the Orchid for the Maelstrom. And now trying to finish this full Hurricane Pike too. Fact. But I was also wondering about that level 20 talent. I mean, again, being that he has the Axe, it completely makes sense he went the Viper Strike DPS. But that does mean he passes up the chance for his poison attacks to affect building. And with how much trouble they're having sieging with the bear constantly tough. The bear is their only threat right now as far as sieging goes. And that's why King was just going all out to take care of the bear every single time it comes in.
This will do nicely.
LC, I think he has the Heaven's Helper finished. Danger's coming out. BKB delivered to the Spirit Bear, so they also have that now to work on the for the Lone Druid. I mean, that should help. It's not the ultimate answer. I still think it's obviously it's still pretty cool to the Ursa potentially. More Morphling once again. Morphs into the Viper and gets swapped out though. It got dueled up. Will they survive it in the long run? It looks like just barely something. No, the winner comes out. They get the kill of Morphling as well as the Dimension Spear. They do lose box in the process, but so far victory for Alliance, so they want more. Ursa now in trouble. The enrage is worn off as well as BKB. He's trying to run away, but it's so hard with that kite. Look at the enfeeble on him as well. No doubt that caused an issue during that fight. He's doing no damage with that enfeeble. Vayne focusing that enfeeble on him. And a 3-for-1 in favor of Alliance. And now they're going to push this bot in tier 2. So the opening looked decent for Kingiun right there. The morph happened in the Viper, but that's the first time I think we've seen Alliance really, at least later on in the game, go for the duel onto Morphling himself. And obviously worked out in the long run. Dusk, ooh, cannot catch him in time.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Get around the who's there?
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
BKB from the bear, no doubt as well. Definitely helping with the cause, but I really think that enfeeble, again, it's one of those abilities that you kind of just don't notice a whole lot. But no doubt it's doing plenty.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
But Spear Bear, it's gonna get swapped in, and again, it's gonna die right here. Buyback from Ursa. I mean, so Lundry does have another summon this time. They are gonna catch Taiga though.
Haste!
Line's falling back though. You do see that enfeeble steals damage now. Watch out for that damage from Bane. But he's probably just focusing, I'm sure he's just focusing Ursa. Fights with that enfeeble. Foxy middle lane, gonna catch Katsur. Pop the Lincolns. Jaunt away, it's fine for now. They're doing motion in the meantime, it's gonna be a kill. This is a refresher shard, isn't it? It's picked up by Morphling for the time being. And if they kill the bear again, there is no resummon. Okay. We're looking at 75 seconds, no resummon. Nick will be fine, just take some snap. Back there, Bloodthorn finished in full on Viper, so he actually just goes that instead of getting the hurt.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
Shrine eventually be finished off here by the Radiant side. So again, Alliance without that bear, they do not want to pick a fight. 40 more seconds before it's ready to go. Morphling though again has that refresher shard. That comes into play.
Invisibility.
100 is the bear. Yeah, sure. It's gonna go the neck. Out of gear. Invis though currently. Bear. Alliance playing cautious though. Ideally, Alliance will even wait to a point where Loda has a resummon. That 90 seconds currently. Anybody? Okay, hit Viper, but again, same thing. Snap. Right after. Blade Mail almost finished on Legion Commander. Surprised he actually doesn't have that yet. So good at drums. I guess that's what you could say. He's only used 2 charges on the drums. Funny. Somehow he still has 4 charges left.
A prize.
So it looks like Alliance is going to get their wish, and another 45 seconds or so, but ideally by the time it next starts, Lone Druid should have a resummon of the bear. Again, going that axe build as well. Part of me wonders if the axe is even... I mean, I guess what do you go with? I was going to say, is that really the best part of this game? Because line sight, I guess potentially they could start trying to play the rat game, but Kingiun's pretty good line. Goes like Puck and Sand King. Ursa to get in there, so.
Got it.
That'll be picked up by Morphling. They smoke up. They were not seen currently. The opportunity for Kingiun. Pick. Fortunate for them, though, Alliance is not giving them much of a chance right now. They do have a smoke on Bane. Drink wall. There's the snap taken as a result of the swapping in right there. Pressure tech eventually comes out. Fucking BKB, but make it well fall. He buys back immediately. Again, BKB is going to be pulled out. He's just sitting in front line himself with that BKB activated. There's the refresher. He has another one to use. He goes in with a waveform. He still has his morph as well. Just pushes back Loda. The bear is well alive and a resummon is ready. There's the root on Morphling. Morphling in trouble. A duel up on the Sand King nearby as well. And now Pearl Strike as a result. And Patos will survive for the time being. He does not get a winner out of it, but he does get the kill in the long run. He's the Ursa going a little too far up, but again, that enfeebles doing a work. He's having to kind of wave, but it's so difficult. Look at how slow he is, even with the enrage up. It just doesn't matter. He goes down, and he's dead for 90 seconds actually on the Ursa. And standing on the front lines, pops the Lincolns on Nisha. Now comes the Viper Strike. Nisha's gonna here. That's gonna be an Aegis use. What's going on over here? Meanwhile, Cats hiding away the bear. Back over to Morphling. Morphling going in. Morph in 7 seconds. Puts the Ethereal Blade on Viper, but the line of sight coming in, and he survives. Pops a link into the Viper Strike, and now Captor is looking for more. They pick off Van. They're going to come again. That would be a tieback, by the way. It is a tieback. 410 seconds. So both sides falling victim here as a gem is sitting on the ground. Morphling will actually just pick it up. What is going on way over here? It looks like Loda was chasing somebody, but ultimately Kingiun gonna end up too poorly. I guess Captor did get picked off, so that's what's going on over there. Credit for the kill even. But great initiation from Kingiun. The whole Dream Coil swap snap. Look at the top lane though. Somebody has to address this for Kingiun right now. Their tier 4 tower is taking some good damage. Do they not have TPs? Vengeful. Morphling does not, so I guess Patos resurrects. Take about half life or so on the tier 4 tower. Hopefully being able to fight it off. The axe is going to be finished on Loda.
I'll take your tribute.
Coming 45-second cooldown. He's level 25 as well. He does get the battle cry grant spell immunity. Speaking of levels, what do we? Morphling. 2 waveform charges. A waveform attacks the target as well. See if maybe gets the allies down. I guess Ursa could have been kind of. Actually, that would be really interesting. Taking him out. The waveform attacks targets down. We see the damage I'm getting heated up and double damage as well. John still at least has a minute before he's coming back. Again, guys, this is our game 1 of the day. That's our blink up and the dual victory. 142 damage. And Legion Commander, I mean, when he gets level 25 as well, I mean, that's tough though. Press the attack cooldown's pretty good, but they might need to rely on him to be a damage dealer this game. I can definitely see him going the plus 40 dual damage on as well. A little bit of time before that's the case. Puck is almost level 25 himself. He's technically a support here. Viper 25, 120 damage or nether toxin silenced it. Another interesting. He already has a bloodthorn on himself. Silence definitely would be pretty solid here. Kind of goes back to, again, I feel like either the LC or the Viper needs to go more of that damage. Maybe not both of them, but they need one of them. Because this bear is just having way too much trouble staying up. He actually doesn't even have the. He's sitting on buyback for now. He hasn't now feel comfortable buying the axe, of course.
A gift from the goddess.
And Roshan's up. Wow, that was a fast. What's the win percentage now? Yeah. Back to fairly even and 51-49 now, according to Lord Gaben. Mentioned Roshan's up. This is the fourth Roshan already at 48 minutes, but you have an Ursa. Yeah, Roshan kills. Double damage just nothing, but nice little regen rune for exotic kill pop. Grabs that to kill it. Again, refresher is not given. Fuck? Yeah. Fuck, actually. Oh, he's got an axe, that's why. Double dream coil. That axe is pretty huge. Taiga, he's running away. He does have a gem on him, so if they can manage to pick him off, would be big. But oh, that was awkward. I don't think he meant to. Who knows?
This will do nicely.
Beast bump. AC finished on Ursa. Kingiun. See Morphlane now overtaking the top net in this game as a butterfly. Well in the works, 4,200 gold saved up. That shot he already finished. 5 so quick. GPM. Viper, what did he get? He went to 120 damage. Maybe LC gets the press the attackable damage. Duel on Puck. Go. It's on up for the kill. Swap once again. Yes, it is. He gets a winner in the end. Dusky's done them all with that half-life BKB pop-up running away. Nisha once again takes up her Viper. We've seen this before. Deja constantly uses it to beat down Taiga, and actually they have a gem drop as a result. So picked up by Sand King. Morphlane got a Viper war, but Viper on the Radiant side is not doing a whole lot. He's just trying to run. The 8 just will be popped actually. Play by Mickey there, getting that Viper strike off initially too. A little bit stronger of a Viper. Kingiun, these Aegises haven't really been the greatest for them.
I'll take your treatment.
4 of them.
Haste.
Wow, yeah. What is Shiva? Very healthy. Still hitting really naturally because of the LC, the dual damage. 5 count. Another Lincoln Sphere coming. Holy crap. Puck has one, right? Yeah, Puck has one. Still has a refresher, by the way. Double damage on Morphling. He has one. Sand King's going for one now. Ursa is not. Hopefully find Bane. Full damage still active. For a bit longer. He also has Cheese. Ursa jumps in. The Nightmare. They might kill the thing. Yep. He's different. 90 seconds actually. That's a pretty big deal because he brings quite a bit to these fights, especially when it comes to the crowd control. And obviously the Enfeeble we've talked about, so big opening for Kingiun, who by the way has their biggest net worth lead now at 12,000. Taking a turn. Butterfly and Viper. It's actually almost finished as well. How about Morphling? Morphling and buyback situation. We're in that spot. Doesn't that buyback just 1,000 gold needed for it? So we'll have to be a little cautious. Overall, he's feeling pretty good. A lot of damage coming out.
Got it. Radiant's top shrine
Buck with the double Dream Coil ready. With that Axe, that's gonna do a lot. It's gonna be really strong. They get Viper again. Wait, oh, they got the bear. Okay, I was like, wait a second. I missed him completely. Well, they killed the bear instantly. Someone's a new one, but now he has 120 seconds before another one's ready. This is what I was gonna bring up earlier, though. Is he already in a spot where he needs to go refresher? This bear just does not seem to live, but I guess does that really help then? I mean, what other item could he? 4,100 gold currently. I don't know if more damage would really do it. It's more survivability, I guess. Tough spot right now, bear especially. England just being very patient and waiting for anyone to poke out and use the Dream Coil, which, by the way, is up in 10 seconds. They caught the bear again. Oh no. BKB, there's the swamp though. That physical damage is so much. No bear. LD's basically useless right here. Lone Drew, that means. Not LD. He's a great guy. Anyways, they lose Legion Command in the process. And now Taiga, who's having to go the other direction, just going to shard block, make space created, I guess. Buyback from Foxy, but then with Taiga, he will have to buy back as well. BKB executed from mid. Gaze being set on top with the epicenter. Slowing down massively, actually, but Sand King now. Hiding in the sandstorm, trying to get force step away. Double force step does push him away initially, and now Exotic Deer jumping to the back lines, going on the mid game. Big dual fall, flies back immediately. It's his 100 seconds. They're all in right here on Alliance's side. This could be the beginning of the end of Foxy. That would be a dieback on him. Patches went a little bit too far. Now he pro strikes forward. Ursa and more place still looking strong. As Ursa's going to be locked up in the Fiend's grip, but that just is the inevitable for Bane. That's doing. King was just rolling over right now. Everything in the bounce, and Ursa shoots in now. A couple of auto attacks later. Exotic Deer gets the kill. Triple kill for Nisha. And game number 1. So it's officially in the books. Going the way of Kingiun over Alliance here. And, you know, it was just boys, we have game number 2 now of this series coming at you. Alliance versus Kingiun. Of course, Kingiun up 1-0 in this best of 3. Alliance had the early game, but just simply could not close it out. So we'll see what happens here. I'm Breaky CPK, and I'm actually going to be joined by a co-caster now. I'm going to be joined by, he's known as Fluff. Fluff and stuff, Fluff. One of those names. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing good. What's up?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good myself, and you know, casting a fun series here. And I know you. I assume you were watching, and that's why you reached out to me. But so
yeah.
Did you watch the first game?
I caught the tail end of it. It's pretty early in America, but like this draft is going